Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is time for some toxic teams. Now, this team is just made up of two shadows and a safe swap, but still, the battles are fast as F. I don't think I'm allowed to curse on YouTube. Yeah, so these are really fast battles. If you just want to burn through your sets in the day, this is definitely the type of team to use. Your moves basically one-shot every mon that they're good against, and if they're bad, you basically get RPS'd. So, but the team with a safe, well, it has a safe lead rather. With a safe lead, you're not really getting RPS too much. So if they ever like swap into a Zoom roll, you just bring in Venusaur and you like dominate them. Then again, I haven't said what the team was, but hopefully you've seen the thumbnail before clicking this video. It's going to be Purified Sableye in the front with Shadow Venusaur and Shadow Alolan Sandslash in the back. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to this channel if you want to watch more videos from me, especially if you like the Toxic Tuesday, I guess, setup. And let's go ahead and get into the battles. All right, so we got a Lantern here in the lead. They decide to safe swap into Alolan Ninetales. We actually go into Alolan Sandslash. I actually really thought we were going to go for the Venusaur there, especially since they showed Charm, but maybe we're thinking there's going to be maybe in a Zoom roll in the back. I have seen a lot of double fairy teams, although to be fair, I've seen a lot of ABA with like a Zoom roll in the front or a Zoom roll in the back and a Charmer in the front or a Charmer in the back, but never like an ABB type. But it could be a double Charm team, I guess. With the Sandslash here, actually we basically are going to get to two of these moves, but also even though we had basically wand switch from what they had seen because they apparently didn't like being in that matchup, they actually would have just I guess this team just hard loses to Venusaur in general, although they are going to be able to get us pretty far down here. We'd have to get to 3 Frenzy Plants, and they have 2 shields. It looks like Venusaur is going to make it through this matchup pretty well, and we don't actually care if they go for the Icy Wind here because it's all going to be about landing a Frenzy Plant. 3, 4, okay, yeah, one more, and we have perfect timing here, which is actually going to allow us to get there. I think them throwing a move actually did cost them this game, but it's not to say they would have won anyways. Well, they kind of have a move on Lantern, and they would have had at least a little bit of charm damage coming through. I don't know. Would have been close at least. But since they threw a move, it allowed us to get to our moves on perfect timing, and that ended up being GG. All right, Empoleon here in the front. I actually did see a lot of Empoleon coming through today. A weird amount. I saw 1, 2... I think I saw 2 regulars and 1 shadow. And yeah, it was pretty annoying when Empoleon is good, it sucks against you. If it's good against you, obviously it's very good, but when it's bad, and it seems like it's bad more often than not, especially with a lot of this Annihilate in the meta, it seems so bad. But I guess that's just you're playing it however, or you're playing it for that fact, I guess, so going kind of RPS. But anyways, get through this Empoleon. We have a little bit of energy, actually quite a lot of energy with this going into the Quagsire matchup. Going for CMP here, making sure that they don't get extra energy if they decide to throw on CMP, which is fantastic for us because we don't want it to gain energy. Going to come back in with the Venusaur. I think the clocks are not quite up yet. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, they're not quite up, but also not quite up for them either, I guess. Ooh, dirty catch. Dirty catch on Toxic Tuesday. These battles are from Yusai, by the way. So, yeah, definitely he loves this team. So, loves to play the quick battles here. Double Frenzy Plant should be enough here. I know it's just neutral and Toxapex is super bulky, but Shadow Venusaur is also super damage heavy. Actually, 2 is not enough. Gonna have to go for a little bit of the fast attacks here, but we still have a shield. They can never like farm us down. Probably we get to a 3rd move, but I cannot believe 2 Shadow Frenzy Plants are not enough to KO Toxapex. Crazy. All right, Sandslash lead here. They actually have the Powder Snow variant. We'd love to get our Sandslash into this matchup. Kind of. I guess it's fine just to be in this matchup, but I just meant we would double resist the Powder Snows, but I guess it's fine here. They end up coming in with a Zoomerol. Really quick thinking here to go for the return, obviously. Could go up to maybe a Foul Play and then come in Venusaur. I like this a lot. They could have... Ice Beam, so it's definitely worth shielding here. We can always throw a move if they do show Ice Beam. They actually end up throwing Play Rough, makes me think they definitely don't. Could get really risky and go for a super farm down here and go for the no shield. Personally, this is what I would also do. They already showed an inability to throw Ice Beam since they probably have Play Rough and Hydro Pump. So you would never throw Play Rough because they don't necessarily need to shield. But yeah, I don't know. If they had thrown Ice Beam after throwing Play Rough, that would be like Giga Brain plays. I don't even know what I would think. I actually feel like I would... had the move banked, able to KO this. Also very low HP on the Sableye, so if they do have something that counters Sableye in the back, they're not going to get too much farm. And we still have a full HP Alolan, Shadow Alolan Sandslash in the back. So Water Gun Lantern everywhere. I think I saw it 5 games today in my own sets. So, and I also played it for 10 battles. It might have been 7 or 8. It might have been 10 battles. I also really hated it, so I hated the team I used, so that's why I'm not showcasing any teams that I used today. I did not have a great GBL day today, so I tried out 3 different teams, hated all 3 of them, and was like, okay, that's fine. It was weird. Yeah, whatever. You guys don't care about all that. So probably going to come in with Alolan Sandslash or Venusaur. I guess either is fine. The only thing is you will have to throw before an Icy Wind here, whereas Alolan Sandslash you wouldn't necessarily need to throw before they go to a move. But this KOs anyways, and if they decide to shield, we can go for a massive farm down after a shield. We wouldn't farm all the way down, but we would get to like 2 Frenzy Plants basically, and then throw one into whatever's in the back. Ends up being a Cresselia here in the back, which that's just GG. I mean, we still have a Alolan Sandslash. This Venusaur is actually going to do 1 billion damage to this Cresselia if they do stay in. They're going to try to go for a farm down, I guess. Going to shield this. I guess hoping that they hard beat whatever's in the back, although at this HP, what can they actually beat? This is definitely going to be the Grass Knot, double resisted, but we are so low and we are a Shadow at the end of the day. Could actually come in something like, yeah, that's GG. Venusaur, so you actually get to the moves at the exact same time here on both Mon, but Venusaur does win CMPs, so it is an interesting battle because if you do goes to all the way to the 2 shields, someone's going to try to catch at the end because you already know that Sableye loses CMPs, so maybe we try to catch, but they actually over farm here. It is a non-shadow Venusaur on their side. We could switch into something like Alolan Sandslash. We can do one more and then swap, and then basically catch a move. Oh, okay. We want the shield advantage. That's also good. We can take this move. This will actually do about half HP, even though we do resist this, and it is a non-shadow. Yeah, it looks like just even 2 Vine Webs putting us at half. We are going to throw so that we can maintain a shield advantage, hopefully on our Venusaur. Well, we are going to maintain it, but hopefully it is enough to do something here in the back. We will get to see what their Mon is. It is in a zoom roll. We get a little bit of a lead here. They switch into Bastiodon, so I think it's actually 2 Frenzy Plants to KO Bastiodon from a Shadow Venusaur. I think it's 2 plus like 15 Vine Webs. So we will have to shield, but the next one should KO if we go up to 2 Frenzy Plants. Because in the one shield, you should be able to beat the Venusaur with the... Yeah, let's see if this one KOs. Maybe it won't KO, but they won't make it to another move. I did say 15 Frenzy Plants, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit more. It looks like 6, 12, 17, 18. It looks like it was 19, 18, 17, so pretty close. But yeah, this game's over. Obviously, we could just let this go. Oh, we don't have a shield. That is something I notice I do a lot. I'm like, oh, well, we don't have to shield this. Oh, we don't have one. Well, good thing we didn't have to because we don't have it. All right, Annihilate here in the lead is actually really good for us. This is a tough swap for us. We can go for just the chip here and then maybe come in with Alolan Sandslash. That's a thing to do. We really want to get rid of Alolan Sandslash against the Annihilate. The only thing that's kind of weird here is that Annihilate could be running with Skarmory in the back, could be Lickitung as well, both of which, well, Skarmory would be absolute horror scenario, but Lickitung would be fine, but yeah, basically we just want to get rid of this Alolan Sandslash against the Annihilape. And both of our Mon are good against Annihilape, so I like going for the no KO. I like going for the no shield here. Probably come in Venu. Oh, interesting. Well, Sableye does have more neutral play against everything else. It ends up being a Gligar here in the back. It looks like we CMP, or they had the one-turn lag. Not too sure which. We'll see if they did throw an Aerial Ace or not here. We could actually take this, but it would be so risky. Okay, I guess I like shielding here, but we could go for this. Weird. They're going for. They could have thrown before us. Maybe they're afraid of a catch. Also, although an Aerial Ace would not be enough to KO, they actually lagged to turn on their side, or they waited. I'm not too sure. There is a lot of lag happening. We can see in the top left corner. Venusaur can shield and farm this all the way down. Yeah, just shield it, and then Annihilape. Yeah, we'll get to 2 Frenzy Plants before Annihilape does really anything, and 1 actually might be enough to KO anyways. I guess they could go for the Night Slash. If they have Ice Punch, it's very scary, but I think this KOs anyways. Ooh, okay. Well, they didn't have Ice Punch, so that's nice. Shadow Magnezone. I mean, it's a neutral matchup. I'd rather be the Shadow Magnezone. This is quite bad timing. Wonder if we were going for CMP, hoping that they would throw a move. I guess we're letting Sableye go, actually. Okay, that makes more sense then, because they're basically going to make it to 100 energy anyways. We resist everything here, but if this is a Wild Charge, it's going to do about half HP. Actually, oh my god, 60%. They do come in with a Gligar. They have a little bit of energy advantage, but we could throw the Ice Punch right away because it does take them 7 to get to the first dig. It only takes us 5, and although they had a 1.5 energy advantage, one-shotting basically. Could go for the Ice Punch or the Drill Run. Could end up shielding here and going still. It's the ball's up in the air basically at this point. We could go for the Ice Punch or the Drill Run. They don't know, and they have to make a call here. We do have the shield advantage, so if they shield, we'll shield again and then just go Drill Run as well. And then against this, we can definitely just go for the Ice Punch. And if they shield, they probably end up getting farmed down. And if they throw moves, they're going to get farmed down by the Venusaur. So that's GG either way. Definitely don't want to catch. Catching is the worst possible scenario. Skeletor is obviously really bad against Sableye here. They do come in with Feraligatr. Probably will shield and go for a farm down because they could have Ice Beam. And in fact, even a Crunch could possibly KO from here. They do go for the Hydro Cannon. So, yeah, it looks like we're not going to risk it. But it's fine. We have a little bit of energy still here on Venu. They actually go for the shield themselves. Probably we'll just shield and farm down. Or we let it go, come in with either of our Mon and farm down. Okay. I guess, wow, this is just going to be, I totally forgot what was in the lead if I'm being honest. Okay, ends up being Annihilape. That's bad. But we do get to the Drill Run, which is nice to know. In the ones, this is pretty fine for Sandslash. Well, I guess it isn't actually fine because they'd be able to get the Night Slash off, and yeah, we would get KO'd there. We were really hoping they threw the Shadow Ball. They did end up throwing the Shadow Ball, so they can get to a Night Slash here, but we're going to get for the massive farm down. Weird lag. Oh, they end up... I don't know if that was awaiting a turn or the pure lag, but now this gets all the way... No. Oh, no. I think we could have farmed down here. It was close, though. Annihilape... Well, Night Slash doesn't KO for us. Okay, I guess it was all fine in the end. Another Skeletor's lead into Feraligatr. Was this the same? Is this the same match? Well, this guy threw Hydro Cannon and didn't even try to bait. So, or Crunch rather. Okay, it was 6 instead of 7. I was thinking Ice Beam still. We lose CMP? Wait, does Venusaur always lose CMP to Feraligatr? Can someone let me know? I actually have no idea how that CMP works. We're definitely one away, though, so we're going to get both shields here. They just threw moves. They're at 2. They're going to get to 3, 4. But they're going to get farmed down by Sableye. Oh, my God. So greedy. But it's fine, I guess. We could just switch right away. Getting in the extra Shadow Claw is very nice there. Azumarill in the 1-0, does it get KO'd by 2 returns? I feel like it does. And even if it doesn't, we'll be able to farm down and then be... no, 2 definitely KOs, so we'll shield this. And we'll go for max energy because we do want to be 4 away from the next foul play for this to take on that Skeledirge. This is an Ice Beam. No? Yeah, but things are awkward now. Oh, I like going for this, but I have a fear that it won't KO. But the next Shadow Claw might KO, and that might be enough. Well, this is awkward because... Is it a CMP? I guess probably we win CMP as Sableye. This was scary. Actually ended up working out the absolute best way possible. So who am I to say what the plays are? That actually was the best possible play now that I think about it. And the reason why is because you wouldn't get any of that damage off if you had just tried to throw the foul play into the Skeledirge, because that would not have been enough to KO. So instead, we switch over. One Incinerate's not enough to KO, and we get in the Shadow Claw damage, plus the Ice Punch damage, and then CMP on the foul play. Actually, amazing play. That was a great game. Anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button. And if you think you're subscribed, go ahead and check. Make sure you aren't, or make sure you are. And if you aren't, definitely hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one.